Whereas the Senate of the State of Texas is pleased to honor the Texas Council on Family Violence and to recognize February 11th, 2015 as Texas Council on Family Violence Day at the State Capitol.
Full funding, yeah!
We cannot compromise the safety of our communities or the lives of family violence or sexual assault victims by reducing funding.
When you go visit the legislators, explain the issue. Make sure they understand how you're affected and how the communities and the state, remember, the state of Texas is affected.
Mary Kay is here to help paint Austin pink because, as you all know, love should not hurt. It is our goal to be the corporate leader in the United States of America in the effort to prevent and end domestic violence once and for all. If 1 in 4 women in the United States are impacted by domestic violence at the hands of a man who says he loves her, and 1 in 3 young women, teens, are victims of sexual, emotional, verbal, or physical violence in a dating relationship, all you have to do is to do the numbers to know that this is our issue and we care deeply.
I too understand the impact that domestic violence has not only on an individual, a family, a community, a society, and our great state of Texas. And it's a shame that we haven't funded more for intervention and prevention. And it's long overdue that we do that. And please understand and know that not only do we hear your cheers for the rally, but we understand your outcry for the need for additional funding for these programs that are crucial and critical for families and for the prevention of domestic violence.
If I could get anything out there, I just want you guys to know that these programs that are set up for people like us are so helpful and important, and without them, we wouldn't have been able to get away from the situation that we were in. You wouldn't even have recognized me a couple of years ago, and these programs not only help us get away, but they build our confidence back, because when we first get into programs like this, we have no confidence. Everything that was said to us by our abuser is what we believe. So it takes advocates and therapists and people that work, to help us get the strength to leave and get our lives back together.
And I would say to you, again, to underscore the message to our policy leaders, you've made a great investment in services in Texas, and yet sadly 11,000, primarily women and children, were not served, and yet we knew that their home wasn't safe. We should be outraged at that. Those 11,000, primarily women and children, represent Christina. So let's use that energy to get our message loud and clear across to our leaders.
They've rolled into Austin with their pink Cadillacs. And boy, are they fantastic salespeople, let me tell you. And they're also fantastic lobbyists because they know this issue. Some of them are survivors, some of them are advocates, but they all care deeply about this issue. Fact of the matter is that the only role that we men have had in this issue up until now is being the problem. And that is offensive. You can call a man who hits a woman a lot of things, but you can't call him a man. On behalf of Mary Kay, thank you for letting us be here today. Good luck.